every night I would go to sleep praying, please, Lord, let me wake up tomorrow and never be able to look at a man again and say, that's what I want.
This film is a personal piece to me. It's not just about me, but it's about every gay person, every lesbian, every bisexual, every transsexual, you know, it's about all of us.
My mother, my 63-year-old Pentecostal mother, is shaking, and she goes, I will kill you. And I just knew right then, and I was just so scared. And I wouldn't cry though, because I was scared if I cried I was giving in. She won, and she went to her bedroom and pulled out the only gun we have in the house. I don't know that it's loaded, I don't know that it's unloaded, but I know that she put it right here, right to my face, and she said, I would rather see you dead. I know that you were in hell than see you living a life of this sick sin.
Well, my first set of friends as who I came out to ended up they were all gay too. What a big coincidence, I don't know. It's just the people that I hung out with, and I finally said, look, y'all, I'm gay, and then the next thing you know, here's another and another and another and another, and going, yes, I'm gay too. So, but my parents, oh man, no, it's really funny because my mom took me to church with her when she found out, and she made the preacher and all these other people stand around me to pray the demons of gayness out of me. I was at a birthday party, and I was in 6th grade, and I was there with my girlfriend, and we're sitting there talking and hugging and just, you know, loving on each other, showing affection. And the next thing I know, I'm being kicked out of my best friend's house because I'm gay.
You're not as queer as you think you are in the literal sense of the word, and that we're all different, and that if you're strong enough to accept your differences inside yourself, then you're stronger than most people, because not half as many people are as normal as they would like to think they are.
Man and woman is beautiful together. Woman and woman is beautiful together. Man and man is beautiful together, because it's all aspects of love.
I'm at the age where I'm ready to settle down, you know. I've been to the cities and to the bars and the one-night stands, which that goes along with it, just like it does with heterosexuals. And I'm ready to make a home life and have a partner for life, and that's what I'm looking for. And I'm going to have to leave the mountains in order to find that.
It depressed me. I would sit by myself and I'd be like, you know, I could have some people over right now, but if I bring them to my house, because I live with my boyfriend, I can't do that anymore. None of my friends that don't know can't come over to my house now, and because I live here with my boyfriend, I got pictures of me and my boyfriend and stuff. So it'd be really difficult to explain and take care of, and I would probably lose a lot of my Harlan friendships to do that.
The strength to talk about yourself, or to be proud of who you are, or to be who you are, comes from outside sources, I think, definitely. And I'm so thankful for the support circle that I've had of friends who accepted me right off, from all my female friends to all my heterosexual male friends. I've always felt really warm and welcome. I don't think I've lost one friend due to my sexual orientation. And for that support structure to be there has what's kept me being able to talk about who I am and to stand up for who I am.
I found this. I was called a faggot in 4th grade at Catholic school, and I went up and I asked one of the nuns what that was, and she told me it was a homosexual. So then I had to go ask somebody what a homosexual was, and then they were telling me that's someone who's gay. Finally, this little girl told me, and she grabbed markers, and she told me by using markers with the colored tips. She said, this pink one is a girl, and this red one is a girl, and this green one is a boy, and this blue one is a boy. Now, the pink one would normally go with the blue one. Well, gay people don't do like that. Pink and red go together, and blue and green go together. So from that point on, I always kind of thought of myself as blue-green.
I was up on a mountain with at least, maximum was 40 people on this hill. There wasn't very many could get up there because, you know. So they parked at Black Mountain School and they walked up on this hill. And we were there, and this man, who was known to be a real big redneck, was up there, and he had the Confederate flag on his truck, on his motorcycles, on his four-wheelers, on a bandana. I could have swore the man had it on his plates if I ever went in his house. We went up there, and he got drunk, and he didn't know I was gay, and he found out real quick. And he got the ball bat out of his truck and threatened to beat me. I was shaking all over on the inside, and I just calmly looked at him and said, "Well, I hope you know, but I like that kind of thing." I found out real quick that redneck men can be tough in groups, but when you put them in a spot where you back them up against a wall and they can't get out, they will surrender, because he threw that ball bat down and ran. I don't know why I would have took it easy on him.
And rednecks they're gonna make me gay because I'm around them. You know, I can't take a hit off of a cigarette that they've touched because it's contaminated. Yeah, it's not cool, and that's how they feel here.
The people, since it is in the mountains, treat you like the plague. You are exiled from any kind of social functions, or you are tried to be exiled from any kind of social functions, because we are right in the middle of the Bible Belt. There are churches everywhere that you go in this county. There are ministers' wives, there are people who go on the road to preach that come back to Harlan, and so basically churches rule everything. And if you are against the church, then the community is against you.
But it happens here in the mountains a lot, and that's with religion. They use religion to try to change you from being gay to heterosexual. So I got into this religion business. I was baptized in every church. You name it, I was there, I was baptized. I had 15 people hold me down on the floor and get the demons out of me. And they said, "Stand back, there comes the demon of homosexuality." I got up and I seen the prettiest man I ever seen in my life.
Out in the open, what you trying to say? You got me into position again. You lead me astray. Take your time. You don't say nothing. You ride that line until we come to something. Out in the open, out in the open.
My sisters beat the hell out of me for 3 years, thinking that, you know, they could beat it out of me, that I'd like men afterwards, you know, that I was just rebelling and trying to get attention. No.
I treated her very badly when I first, knew she was gay. She came out in the 6th grade, and that was totally crazy to all of us because we were, pro-man. Yeah, my sister loves men, but she didn't, and we didn't like it, so we tried to beat it out of her. We whooped her every day of her life. We made her stay home with Mom. She never got to do anything fun because she was gay, and that was wrong by any standards.
I love being the way I am, you know? I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way if I had to start it over, you know? I wouldn't say, oh, I'd like to be straight or I'd like to be gay, you know?
Black, white, purple, green, gay, bisexual, trisexual, bestiality. If you do it in the privacy of your own home, you go, buddy, because that's your right. As an American, under the Declaration of Independence, you can do that, and you can be totally proud to be who you are and what you are whenever you want to be it. And no one should give you any flack because God is love, and if you love, how are you in the wrong? That is my message to the world. Open your eyes, open your ears, feel and know and be a happy person.
My message to the world is if you want to be gay and be proud,
Don't be ashamed of who I am.
but take it.
You're stronger than most people because not half as many people are as normal as they would like to think they are.
Love everyone. There's no point in disliking people because of what they are. If you don't love people, then you miss out on so many great people.
If someone could wave a magic wand over me and make me straight, I would refuse it.
The first gay people I started to meet, I thought they were the greatest, most trustworthy people I've ever met. I've met drug addicts who would lay their life down on fiery coals to help you in a tight spot.
Gay individuals usually don't have to run together in order to get their strength. You get your strength through coming out, through actually being put through the torment that you want to avoid. Each one is kind of like a brick. Bricks are strong, and you have to hit them pretty daggone hard to break them. But they're strong to a point, but there's something that I can always break it. But if you put a stack of bricks together, it's virtually impossible to break them all.
I firmly believe that until gay people are as comfortable in who they are around straight people as they are around gay people, that they will never be accepted as equals. As long as you place yourself as a difference and you set yourself back and only feel comfortable around people like you, you're as bad as anyone who would bash a gay person or a black person. I think that as a society we should all strive to be comfortable around people that are different than us, more so than feel secure in our similarities, because the strength of society lies in differences.
A lot of time in this area you're guilty by association. If you hang out with gay people, you're automatically gay. If you're straight as nails and you hang out with gay people, people are like, oh, he hangs out with them gay boys, or oh, he hangs out with them carpet munchers, or oh, them faggots, and he will go out and they'll just like, oh, they're gay. And there's no arguing it once you've been labeled in this area.
There's a different person inside. You know, this person feels, this person bleeds, this person loves. And I think that if we all just contribute a little bit and trying to get together the acceptance of homosexuality, this world would be a much better place. You know. Stop the hate.